Welcome everyone to the Jokebudd Show. I'm your host, the one and only Jokebudd. I'm glad to have y'all with me again. This is episode 3. I'm happy to be here. We rolling. Getting a lot of good feedback. We're rolling. It's no stopping from here. The people who are not here, we're going to come back and get them. But we're going to keep rolling. I appreciate the ones who are watching and listening and putting into their own daily life. It's giving me a listening ear. But we rolling. It's really a thing. Everything I envision. The studio is coming together even more in a couple more weeks. We'll be where we need to be, and we're going to keep rolling. In a couple more weeks, we get the rest of everything, and we're going to get the guests rolling in. I got some guests. I got some real good guests. So just sit tight, and we're going to change the angle up, different angle of the studio, and it's going to be a thing. We're here for the long haul, so sit tight, tell a friend to tell a friend. That's all I can say. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I'm following back the first 100 on Instagram, so get on my Instagram. Once I get to 100, I'm going to follow them back, and we're going to run from there. And everybody is going to tell a friend to tell a friend. That's how we're going to go. But the first topic today we're going to talk about is kind of deep. I've been thinking about the way we come about topics, and far as the deep topic and the inspirational topics, that's called the straightening. Shout out to the Migos. That's the straightening. That's getting to the core of people, getting everything across that we need to get across. So we're gonna start with our first topic of saying goodbye to the old you. Saying goodbye to the old you. This is hard for everybody. We all go through it. Your past may dictate what you're going through at that time. And then as time goes on, you become more of an adult. And as you get older from experience, you just tell yourself, like, I can't keep doing the same things I'm doing. It's just not working. Sooner or later, anybody who's cognizant enough to know that if everything you still doing is negative result, or not getting the results that you want to achieve, you got to switch it up. Your way is not working, so we had to switch it another way. I was about 24, 25-ish when I just told myself enough is enough. Working these grocery stores, toy stores, part-time / full-time, it's not going to cut it. I had to get someone with some staying power, and that's what I did. But it's not just with the working class. It's your mental aspect of things, your mental build-up, how you view life, when children come involved and more loved ones come involved. You're just not full of negativity or the me, or to stick your chest out, especially if you're a man. You're not too big on sticking your chest out. A man going to be a man regardless. No matter what kind of car he drives, no matter where he lives, a man's going to be a man. So you just got to improve on that. And I just wanted more for myself, and I knew that I had to make some changes to my life. Definitely. Like everybody. I had to make some changes to my life, things of that sort, and I did. But it's hard. It's so hard. It's very hard to just say, all right, this is enough. Starting today, I'm changing my ways and my outlook on life. That's one of the hardest things I ever did. And just said, it's not working my way. It's not working my way. I can treat it, hope it suffice for a little bit, but it's not working my way. Only a fool does things several times over and gets the same results. I like to think all of you guys who listen to me, women and men, are smarter than that. So sooner or later, Or you have been to that point where you say, you know what? I got to switch it up. This is not working for me. It's not working for me. So what we do is do what's best for ourselves, and we improve. And we improve. But it's so tough because comfortability breeds complacency. Comfortability breeds complacency to a point where everything feels good. You'll get by from Monday to Friday, but Friday night it's on, and you'll have Friday night till Sunday afternoon, evening to feel something. I don't know if it's to feel great, feel amazing, to feel where you feel like you should achieve, but you'll have that Friday night to Sunday evening to feel great, and that's on the usual, typical Monday through Friday work schedule. But after that, you're back at work. You're back at work, dreading it, on top of the things you're going through and the lifestyle you choose to live. Because the lifestyle that's kept you complacent and comfortable, it feels like it's love there. It feels like it's a lot of love there. And it may be, but not for the person you're trying to become. It's not. It is not. Like I said on previous shows, you got to separate yourself from that. So sooner or later, you got to tell yourself goodbye to the old you and hello to the new me. But you can't give it a time date, like I'm going to start next week or next Sunday. It has to be then and now. No way in between. No way in between. Because you'll keep pushing it off. I'm good. I got till Sunday. Oh, next Sunday. And then you realize 6 months later that you never did what you said you was going to do. So don't be that guy. Don't be that girl. Do not be that guy or girl. So saying goodbye to the old you is a good thing for growth. For growth, it's vital. We have to switch some things up. When kids come into play, a wife, a husband, a significant other, however you feel about it, you got to switch some things up. Definitely. And speaking of husband and wives and all that in between, we're going to get into a new segment that I've added called Relationship 101, where we're going to talk about a little bit of relationship advice in a sense, or just going through memory lane on things. And the point I want to hit on is when you're in a relationship, committed, you're with it, both of you, man and woman, or whatever, woman and woman, man and man, it's key that you avoid the big blow up. Meaning that if one of your either or spouse likes to hold stuff in and become a sponge, that's not good. Because sooner or later they're going to blow up, and the person next to them is going to be like, whoa, you felt like this, you felt like that. And it can have a lot of negative effects on the situation because that person never really knew how you felt. And I know a lot of women who deal with this a lot. Women have a keen sense of keeping things in and keeping things going the course, and it's a unique trait. I wish I had it. I don't have it, but they could take things that's like, things they feel like are damaging to their situation, and they can store them, and they'll wait and wait and wait. And then there's one big blow up, and you're just like, whoa, I didn't know you felt like that. So what I would say is avoid the big blow up. Discuss the issue at hand. Anytime you feel like you have to move, the situation has moved you in a way where you don't feel comfortable. Whether that's through phone call, through face-to-face, through text, through email. If it moves your spirit a wrong way, maybe by the time you get home that night or the next day, but not too long, maybe a 36-hour period, just let them know, baby, we need to talk. We need to talk. I feel some type of way about X, Y, and Z. And I'm trying to get to the bottom of how you feel about this. I'd rather talk about it now than put it off later. And have some good counsel about it. Like talk, talk, talk. It's a never ending story. It's a never ending story learning your partner, spouse. It's a never ending story. So don't take for granted that you know this person in and out. You don't. It takes time, over time, over time. And you're always learning something new about that person. It's not that they're hiding it, it's just that it's revealing itself in a unique way. And one thing else is choose your battles. Everything can't be an argument. No, no, no. Every situation can't be an argument or something that moves you that way. So choose your battles. Please choose your battles, because I tell you what, if you feel like you have to speak on it or it moves you towards an argument every time, then that person is not for you. It's just not for you. And you have to understand that. And where the blurred lines come in between that is where we call love. Because love mask all that. Love is the best masking mental agent in the world. I'm going to say that one more time. Love is the best mental masking agent in the world. Because it comes from the heart, and from some unique reason, it can reach the brain and freeze it and alter it. It's unbelievable. There's nothing like love on this planet. It can come from the heart and freeze the brain and make it believe what it wanted to believe. So pick your battles wisely. Pick your battles wisely. Everything can't be an argument, because if that's the case, then this person is just not for you. It is not. You just got to know the difference. But always be willing to talk about it. Talk it out. Now on to football season. It's on its way. One of my most exciting seasons of anything. Maybe it is my most exciting season. I just got something to say to the ladies. It's around the corner. Make it easy on them. Cut them some break. If you need them to do some errands, some things around the house, some things around the yard, some things with the kids, the family, I get that. Respect 100%. Just let him know ahead of time, but give him that Sunday or wherever his game falls on. A woman, a wife, or partner who's ahead of the game is already gonna know the schedule. Know the schedule of your spouse's team, and it'll save you a lot of headaches. So now you can schedule things around that. Because if your partner is all in about football, like I am, when your team comes on, you don't want to do nothing. Like, I'm not recording when my team is on. I don't want to take no pictures. I don't want to post anything. I just want to be all in on the game. That's my escape. So just know that. Get ahead of the curve. That's all you got to do. Just get ahead of the curve. If you need them to cut the grass and stuff like that, let them know, hey, babe, I know you had a hard week at work, but Saturday morning, cut this grass. Do this, do that. And on Sunday, you good. I'm going to go get you some wings. You help me, I help you. We help each other together in this thing. So just do that. And with thinking about the wings, I'm trying to find out why women love flat wings so much. I don't know. I'm not going to get too far deep into it. But I'm just wondering. Every woman, the majority, at least 75%, they love flat wings. If you know the answers to that, DM me. Comment, message me, text me. I'm going to have the aftermath after that. So I'm going to say it one more time. Why do women love flat wings so much? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I just don't. Now, what I want to talk about, I want to switch it up a little bit, get a little bit lighter. We're going to go with some music. You know I love music. I have 3 rappers of this era that really conquered. You have this new era with Lil Baby, Roddy Ricch, the Dub Baby, Lil Gunna, a little bit of Young Thug, Lil Uzi Vert. This new generation is getting ushered in now. But the past generation, it was three guys who really can lay claim to it, and that was Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole. And I have a hard time deciphering them because if you see my post on IG, I love Kendrick Lamar. That's my guy. I was just listening to J. Cole this morning. The Folding Clothes is my favorite track by him. It's just one amazing musical track called Folding Clothes. Just listen to the bass drop. The bass guitarist is amazing. And then there's Drake, who just brings out quality music time after time. And I was like, who would you pick between the two? And me just being a music lover, I would have to go with Drake because Drake has the work ethic to challenge himself and put himself on the chopping block, album after album, track after track, feature after feature. Where the other ones, they take time off to live their life and do the normal life things. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just talking about from a rap perspective, Drake has conquered this era because he has put in the work ethic is immense. It's definitely immense because everybody's still waiting on that classic album and he's still trying his best. Like, he's not going to stop till he get it. And that's one thing I can respect from him. Like, he won't stop till he gets it. Hits after hits. I think it was called Artist of the Decade. I'm not for sure by who, but I think he was named Artist of the Decade, which is a heck of an honor. But year in, year out, his consistency stands with an elite grade. He might not have the classic, but his records are elite. One thing about Drake, I have friends who swear by him because I swear by Kendrick, and it's that no matter what he brings out, it's quality music. And he can always just throw something out at you, but he chooses not to. That's one thing he doesn't do. You can tell where he's going with it at all times. It's good music. You play it in the club, your car, anywhere. And it's universal. So he does a great job of that. I want to get into the straightening it again, and it's called effort. The word is effort. Effort is key in all the things we do in order to create the good work ethic. And that has a lot to do with Drake. But at the same time, I remember when I was a kid, and you get your report cards, and there'll be E's, G's, and S's, I think. And then they'll have another side for achievement and effort. And I will always get like a B or A in achievement, but my effort be like a C or a B. And it's like I didn't get what effort was. And now that I know what effort is, I put effort into everything. It's something like trying, but a little bit more. Just going the extra mile. Just like when I first signed up myself to do this Broken Studios company, I wanted to go all out. I don't know how in the world I convinced myself I want to do 3 shows. I don't know how I convinced myself to do 3 shows. Looking back now, I would not have done 3 shows. It takes so much to get these things off the ground. From the recording to the uploading, downloading. It takes time. Sometimes I go to sleep late. Then I have to go to work. So it's a lot. It's a lot. So I don't know where this thing is going to go, but I know one thing. If somebody sees the catalog from YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, they're going to look, man, no matter what you say, man, this man put in maximum effort. He's producing 3 shows, writing it. This is all my words. Nobody else's. No help, no nothing. This is me right now. I want to establish this brand by myself. Then I'll take on others. I have a couple team members that's ready, waiting in the wing. Ready. But it's all on me. So effort is key in anything you do. I don't care if you're bagging groceries, delivering pizzas, anything. Effort is everything. So just be mindful of effort because it's everything. It's everything. And now to another topic. We're going to go to heartbreak. A little bit of the relationship 101. Is it better to experience it young or old? Young meaning maybe 25 and under. Older meaning 26 and up. I'm torn between them. When you experience it young, you can detect the signs of it. Makes you wiser, makes you shield your heart a little more, makes you more protected. But on the flip side, if you experience it from 26 to 30, that means you've been riding high on a good note. And one thing when it comes to relationships and love, I want everybody to be on a high note of relationships and love and things like that. Love is the most dangerous drug in the world because it can make you experience the highest of the highs and the lowest of the lows, just like that. It's very dangerous. It's very dangerous, but also loving and cherishable at the same time. So when people act out of love in a negative way, I understand it because love makes you crazy. Love will make you crazy. It's something, no matter who you talk to, a counselor, your best friend, your mother, your father, you just go through it. You just go through it. And it'll just have you there. It'll just have you there. And no matter what anybody tells you, you're going to do what you feel is right because you're leaning on your heart. So you're going with your heart. I've been there one too many times, as well as others. But as you get older, you get to protect it a little more so you can detect the signs. Like I said, detect the signs. The signs are real. I say that a lot. The signs are real. Like red flags are real. Detect the signs, detect the red flags, just to protect yourself. It's best that way. So you'll have a quicker recovery time. You're still going to hurt one way or another. There's no way around that. But the recovery time is key. It's like when they say you have the flu and you're going to have it for 7 days. More than likely, you're going to have it for 7 days. They give you medicine to try to kill this, to lower your symptoms. But like, love is like the flu. You're going to go through it. But you can shorten the love hurt in a little bit. It's going to take some time. And the only cure for love is Father Time. The only cure for love is Father Time. But if I had my way, I would experience it how I experienced it. And that's younger. So I know what to prepare for. So, but, let me know how y'all feel about that. I would experience it younger like I did. All the despair, distraught. Because most of the time when you're younger, half and half, 50-50, yeah, you love them, but it wasn't that. So you can recover. It's just some new feeling you're not used to, and it's just daunting. It's nothing worse than you can't eat, you can't sleep, you can't think without thinking about a person and the situation at hand. It'll drive you crazy. But day by day, stick to your regimen. Stick to your regimen. Go to work. Do the things that make you happy. If your friends say let's go out, just go. Because the only thing that's going to cure it is Father Time. Just know that. And my last segment before I get up out of here is why is the DMV, this getting a little local, why is the DMV the way it is? I was talking to a person and he was telling me when it comes to things with the flashing lights and sports, it's hard to get out the DMV and have everybody accepting you. And he gave me an example. He said, look at Kevin Durant, the best player in the NBA. Everybody's not on board with him as far as loving him unconditionally. And he told me the last time everybody was in unison in the DMV area about a sports athlete was Sugar Ray Leonard and then Len Bias. God bless the dead. But after that, everybody picks holes in the people from this area, and you can be from the same area as them. I feel like we have the best player in the NBA. We all should be praising him. Like, that should be our guy. And it trickles down to whether if you're a rapper, R&B singer. Now I'm seeing why people get away. It's hard to make it out of the DMV. I don't know what it is with our mantra, but let's take, for instance, you have a rapper that's popping in the DMV from D.C., Maryland, or Northern Virginia, and he signed doing his thing. Most people would like him, but some won't. But take that same person from another area and implant him in D.C., Maryland, Northern Virginia, the DMV, and then everybody loves him. But originally, he's not from here. It's like we have a hard time appreciating our own product. Why, I don't know, but we do. It's a unique area where you see the Chicagos of the world pushing their people out, the Atlantas of the world, the Calis, Florida, for instance. Atlanta is big on it, super big. New York, and it's like we have a hard time pushing our product out without leaving. Like, you can't find too many artists like, I'm here. Not too many. It's some that's still here that's popping and doing a thing, but it's not that many. They move around to get different sounds, get into different looks, but we can make it here. We have to change the narrative of the DMV. When Durant was a free agent, I'm glad he never entertained the thought of coming here, because it'll all be on him. They're just looking for something to put on him. I feel like he's the best NBA player in the game, but at home we don't appreciate him like that. It's just something unique with this area. I don't know if it's a what have you done for me lately type of area, but we're more hyped on things that are not us. If it's not go-go, mumbo sauce, and a couple other things, then we're not aboard. We're just not aboard of it. And then you'll check the credits of people who are singers, ball players. You wouldn't even think from there, but they from this area, but they slid off. I'm like, oh, they from here too? Like, we're not even cherishing them or praising them like we should, because you just don't know, because people are like, man, whatever, man. I just need to get up out of here. This area, man, I'll come back once I'm on, but when you're building it's just hard. I don't know if we're crabs in a barrel. I don't know. It's just that we have 3 different jurisdictions in one area and everybody's playing territorial. But it's a very complex situation. But I'm trying to change the narrative, and another couple of people I know trying to change the narrative in the podcasting way. But there's so many other ways that are damaged by it. But we should be able to stay home and be praised and thought of in good ways and looked at as normal people. And as long as we're doing right by people, respect it. I really feel that way. Without moving. I don't want to move to California to get big. I don't want to move to Atlanta to get big. If I have to get big, I want to do it here. I really want to do it here. It shouldn't take all that. It shouldn't take all that. I don't know. We just have a hard time supporting like celebs. Like, if you open a restaurant in the DMV and it's banging, it's good, you probably do numbers. But when it comes to something with bright lights, I guess you can add podcasting to that. I'm not for sure yet. Podcasting is still new enough where there's not enough evidence to show that. But rapping, singing, you name it, as far as bright lights, other than, athletic sports where it's bigger than the people, far as the winning of popular opinion, because no matter what, Kevin Durant was a good basketball player. He didn't need 100,000 fans from the DMV to tell people that coaches knew, execs knew, GMs knew, owners knew. So, but with something that leans heavily as far as like rap, podcasting, maybe acting, I'm not for sure. It's hard to get out of here or make it and represent them. But I plan to represent the DMV. I'm not leaving. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and I just want to be the ambassador for it. I don't want to be the king, the president, the number one uno, nothing like that. I just want to be an ambassador for the DMV and just represent it. That's it. And that's my goal. So people say, oh, you're going to be the voice. Nah, I don't want to be the voice. None of that. I just want to be the ambassador. Just let me represent the people for our people. So wherever I go, I'm representing the people. And that's all for the now. I'll be back next week. I appreciate it. I said I was going to say that too many times. I'll be back next Tuesday with another episode. We'll get into some more deep topic. I just want to keep it light. Show you that it's not going to be all preachy, trying to get to your mental. Just lighten up a little bit. But I'll see you guys next Tuesday. And you can always find me on IG, Facebook, YouTube. Just know that. And always know, find me somewhere broken. Peace and love. This is Jokebudd signing off.